six, day six, I think. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll probably put it down at the bottom if I'm wrong. Of being sheltered in place. They have tanks and stuff on trains going through Los Angeles. I saw on obviously social media. Um, Update on my trip. So, United was able to not refund me. They said that I could reschedule or rebook the flight for the price that I paid, and they're gonna hold it for me until October 30th or something. And if I don't rebook it by then I can get a refund. So whatever. Orbitz, I was on hold with them. I finally got through, but I have a client in like 15 minutes, so I was like, well, I guess now that I know how to get through, you have to go through the chat. So basically, you call and they send you to a link and you talk to an automated person. And I put in my itinerary and they couldn't find my itinerary. And on Orbitz, I couldn't even like see my itinerary anymore. So I don't know what's up with that. They haven't put any new itinerary for me on there as far as rebooking the hotel to September. So I don't know what's up with that. So I'm hoping that I don't know. I hope that it can be rebooked. I hope this isn't still going on and it's September. I hope September is far enough away that the world can get back to normal pretty much, at least enough for us to travel again. And yeah, so I'm after I talk to I think I have 3 clients today. So after I talk to my clients, I'm going to call Orbitz back and see if I can rebook shit. And yeah, so that's as far as my trip. So it's possible people to still enjoy and have a great time and go on trips and do stuff. Like I said, I still have a trip in July to go to Hawaii, so there's that. Um uh, I'm not canceling that. It's Hawaii. It's 6 hours away. It's one flight, to get there, one flight to get back. It's not complicated. It's not in another country, even though I feel like Hawaii is another country and they stole those people's country and made their queen destitute and all this other stuff. And she died, and it wasn't right. So that's a country to me. But, in the scheme of things, technically, it's still the United States. So I feel like I can still go there. And I feel like by July, this shit should be cleared up enough that I can at least go to Hawaii and have some type of just awayness from all of this because I'm just exhausted. I've resigned myself to the fact that I'm not going to have my trip when I want it, but I guess I'll just celebrate my birthday later in the year. I'm gonna, woman up and take the L and whatever. I haven't lost any money yet. I haven't heard about the hotel yet, so I'm waiting to see what happens with the hotel. They gave me a confirmation number to give to Orbitz. United gave me a confirmation number to give to Orbitz. So, basically when I get through to somebody at Orbitz, if they were able to rebook my hotel, then I can, schedule something then. But, yeah, I mean, that makes me feel a little bit better. At least half of the trip is taken care of. The flight, I just need to figure out this hotel situation and if they will move it. When I called the hotel, the guy that works the sales department at the hotel, he said that it was possible to move it. So they're, Orbitz, didn't want to call the guy. I mean, they called the front desk and the front desk gave them an email. And then so they emailed the hotel. And so now I'm waiting on, you know, a response from the hotel if I can move my shit to September because it's non-refundable apparently. And that's like, so the flight was like 2,000, the hotel was like 2,000. So that's why, I would get half the money back, I guess. That's something if the whole thing is canceled as far as the hotel. But I'm hoping that I can still go. I need it. I need to get out of this country away from these people. Away from this government. I know I should be selfish. It's privileged. It's all sorts of shit that, I shouldn't be thinking about right now. But yeah, I'm going to bring that shit up because, I want to go on my trip still, even though it's selfish. I hope that, I still, understand why I couldn't go right now. But, I hope that it can be rescheduled And I hope that, this isn't putting anybody at risk to reschedule. Like, the guy sounded old on the phone. I hope he's not going through anything as far as this coronavirus stuff and everything like that. So, we'll see what happens. So I just did another live chat for one of my clients, and it was just the kid, and it was so funny. I tell you what, kids are creative and imaginative, and they will take this live chat thing and run with it and just do random stuff just to entertain themselves with it. And I'm just like, okay, this is interesting. So yeah, kids are really interesting creatures. I only have about, let me see, I have 2 more clients to call. And then once I'm done with that, I'm probably going to, I don't know what I'm going to do today, because I have some live chats for my online platform tonight. My job has signed up with daily pay so that we could get our pay early than, the regular payday. But I kind of don't want to do that because I'm not good. I suck at budgeting money, and I need to do better, and I don't need anything extra in my life that's gonna make it worse for me to budget my money. So I'm just gonna leave it and get the money out later, or get the money when I get paid. So yeah. But that's cool that they made an option and the transfers are free. So that's a good thing. And yeah, right now I'm just relaxing at home. What do my poofsy means? Hello, poofsy means. Me. She hates this, but she'll tolerate it for like, I don't know, maybe a few minutes or not. No, poofs, no. Okay, it didn't happen. But yeah, so I'm going to call some more clients. Today's kind of boring. It's not that any other day was super entertaining, but you know what I mean. Call a couple of the last 2 clients I have, do some phone sessions, see how their kids are doing, especially with the little kids, the little kids, like the 6 to, I would say, 8-year-olds. But sometimes 8-year-olds are pretty savvy, and sometimes 6-year-olds are pretty savvy too. Don't underestimate your kids. They can be really smart and really savvy when it comes to just what's going on in the world and how they're feeling and their emotions and things like that. I try to talk to kids like they're little, not like they're little adults, but like I just ask them, like, how are you feeling? Why did you feel that way? When they did that, why did that make you upset? And so on and so forth, and just talk to them like regular, not necessarily like they're adults, but just like regular, not like with the baby talk and the you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that type of talk. More so just why, asking why. A lot to your kids will help, and communicating with them, like, why were you upset in class? What happened to make you upset? What did the other kids do to make you upset? Especially if the kids are acting up in class and lashing out and getting angry, or they're acting up somewhere and they're lashing out and getting angry at home or at the after school program. It's like there's a reason behind them lashing out and getting angry. And if you sit down and take a second and just ask them why, you'll learn a lot. So poofs like have some kind of dandruff. It's not a lot, but it's like there's little specks of dandruff. You guys have any ideas on how to get rid of that shit? I mean, maybe it's not something to get rid of. Maybe it's something to accept. But if there's a way to like make it not, I don't know. Like, what is that? Like, why is she like her skin looks okay when I like pull her fur back and look at her fur? It looks like normal, but like there's these little speckles of dandruff. I put coconut oil in her food, not as often as I should. So maybe that, but even when I put coconut in her food more often, it was like dandruff speckles. Maybe it's normal, to have dry skin. I don't know. She doesn't scratch a lot or anything. She likes when I scratch her, but not necessarily, So yeah, this is just a randomness. Why is there dandruff on my kitty cat? And is there anything to do about it so that she doesn't have it? Because, I don't know, maybe she's itchy or maybe her skin's dry. Cats are really resilient and they pretend like nothing's wrong with them until, they're damn near dying and stuff. So, I don't expect her to start scratching up a storm or let me know that it bothers her, but there's all these little speckles of dandruff. Well, I'm done with working for today. I'm done early. My clients' parents are sick. I'm praying for them because I don't know what they're sick with, but they were coughing. One was coughing over the phone, and then the other one texted me and said they had some stomach thing. So I don't know what, but God bless them because it's this thing going around. So I think I'm gonna go to the park, and I think I'm gonna take Poof to the park. I have this leash that I have for her, and then I take her to the park and lay on the grass, and then just let her just kind of roam while I hold the leash. So I'm gonna take her to the park. There's a different park that I go to. It's down the street. There's this hidden section of North Long Beach with all these mansions and stuff. So sometimes I'll go to the park that's like right in the center of that and just kind of hang out and lay on the grass. So I think I'm going to do that because I don't have any live chats or anything like that until this evening with my online clients. So it's still early. So I'm going to do that. And then I do have some paperwork that I have to do because I had to call DCFS yesterday. Won't get into that. But I need to fill out the paperwork for that. So when I get back, I'll do that and then talk to my clients online. Yeah, I mean, it's sad to see that my clients are sick. Like, I think 3 of my parents are sick right now. And I don't know. I don't know if it's this virus. I don't know what it is. One of them, I'm not going to go into any details about them, but, just the fact that they're sick. God bless. This is, anybody with a cold or a sniffle is, you got to be worried. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, what they're sick with, but I hope that it's not this thing going around. And if it is, I hope it's the light version and they can, get through it and get past it and heal and things like that. So God bless. So I'm at the park with Miss Poof Master General. She's scared. Oh, she's scared of the park. I feel like if I expose her to the outside, though, she won't be scared anymore. I've been to the park with her before, but I only usually take her during the summertime when it's warm. I don't want her out in the cold. She stop being scary. So, she's explored a little bit, though. Ah. Maybe she's a little hot though. She keeps getting in the shade. Didn't bring no water because she doesn't drink water a lot. So she had her food this morning and she drank a little water this morning. So yeah, we're just at the park chilling. Probably watch something on the Netflix. Go Netflix outside. Look at her. She's scared. I think she's scared. I don't know. Is she curious? I don't fucking know. So she's settled down now. Oh, Poopsie me. She's still looking around though. She thinks something's gonna come for her and eat her face off. So, but she's settled down. It's not that bad, huh? She walked for a little bit towards the tree over there, and then she came back. It's not that many people here at the park. I think it's one other person, and then there's people walking their dogs and stuff. It's not that bad, but yeah, it's a nice little spot to come and sit. I'm trying to find little spots to come and sit still. They trying to close everything down and stuff. It's bullshit. But I thought I'd bring Poof out the house so she wouldn't be so cooped up in there, wondering what to do all day. I be thinking she get lonely in there. I thought about getting another cat, but it's like I want to travel and stuff too. So I don't want to have to like house 2 cats when I travel. But I'm gonna see. Maybe I will. Maybe it won't be a big deal. But she'll be fine. She's just a little anxious. I think cats just come with anxiety. They like are made with anxiety. That's why they call them scaredy cats. Well, I think it's just anxiety. It's just like runs in their genes or some shit. I'm gonna look that shit up. Probably so. So we're sitting here and I noticed that she has a this on her head. Sometimes she like gets that kind of cut or some shit on her head. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? A second ago that shit wasn't there. So I'm sitting here, I'm just like, I don't know where that shit comes from. And then I look up and then I see her scratching at her fucking head. And I'm just like, so when she gets, so she's just scratching at herself sometimes. Maybe because she's anxious. I don't fucking know. But it pisses me off because like my cat's hurt and she has a cut on her head. And it bothers me so deeply. But that's why she has a cut on her head. That's why she's hurt. Because I don't know if she gets anxious and scratches at herself. I'm assuming it is because she was anxious about the park anyways. Now she's chill. She's just laying here in the sun, enjoying shit. Look like she's taking a nap. Well, she's not okay. She didn't. She was looking like she's taking a nap. But it bothered me. I was just like, that wasn't here when we left the house. Where the fuck did that come from? I was so bothered. But yeah, apparently she gets anxious or some shit or whatever and starts scratching at herself. I'm glad I cut her nails last night. It probably would have been worse. I've seen it worse where like she had the deep cut on her fucking head. But and then I came home from work and she had it and I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought she fell. I thought she had broken bones and stuff too, but no. I think she gets anxious and she scratches at her fucking head. She stopped now. She's a little less anxious. She's breathing kind of hard though. I'm gonna snuggle her a little bit. When I snuggle her, she like, see, look, she needs to snuggle up and stuff, and it helps her feel better. So I feel like if we expose ourselves to the things we're afraid of, we won't be as afraid of it. So same with animals. So she'll get used to being outside. It won't be as scary after a while. I just don't do it that often, but I know she wants interaction because every time she hears somebody at the door, like the mailman or something, she like will run to the door, or like if the maintenance person comes or some shit like that. Is there a bug crawling on my face? The maintenance person comes or some shit like that. She always wants to play with the maintenance person and shit. So, you know, I think she wants interaction. I think she'll get used to being outside. It'll be okay. But it scared me and it also pissed me off. So I was like, the fuck? Why? Why must there be cuts and scrapes on you? So I'm sitting here responding to my clients on the platforms that I'm on. And I was just thinking, like, I really like my job. I really like what I do. I like reaching out to clients and hearing their story and things like that. I like I have some clients on here that will write like paragraphs about their past and their present and their future, just like a whole narrative about what's been going on in their life. And it's like reading a book, you know, just kind of hearing different experiences and stuff. And then you're like, this is the most interesting job ever. It's like you get to just hear so many different experiences and experience so many different personalities and things like that. And then the resiliency of people. Like, people have gone through heinous shit, just like a lot of stuff that I have never gone through before. And I have to still figure out how to help them, even though I've never experienced what they've experienced. And it's just, it's really fulfilling. It's like one of the most fulfilling things ever in the whole wide world. I love my job. I love talking to clients. I don't know. I want to open my own agency eventually and help a lot of at-risk people, not just youths, not just women, not just like poor people too, but like everybody. I just want to help the world. I just want to like reach out there and just be like, here, I'm here. I see you. I see your pain. I see what you're going through. You know, I talk to people that have money, people that don't have money, people in the middle. And, you know, we're all just human. We're all just going through things and experiencing life. And it's really cool. It's really, really cool. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and say that. I've been dealing with a little bit today, you know, as far as my job and things like that. We're trying to figure out how to make sure that we all make productivity so that we all can keep our jobs. And we've been brainstorming and talking back and forth on the group text. Even my coworkers, you know, just learning how they're dealing with this stuff and the ideas and how we all just kind of come together and help each other out. Like that's how humans can just come together and help each other out in a crisis. You know, even though we have our own lives and things to worry about, we'll still reach out and be like, "Hey, I'm here for you." You know, I'm still here for you. Even though I have my own stuff going on, I'm still dealing with that stuff. I'm still here for you too. You know, it's like how we can just kind of peel ourselves apart for multiple different people, you know, in different events and different environments and stuff like that, and still bring ourselves back together to take care of ourselves. So yeah, I just got a letter on the door for from my management company. I'm not going to show you the letter because it has all my information on it and whatever, for the COVID-19 thing. And basically, as long as I can show that I have been financially, you know, messed up by this thing, then, you know, they will, I think they said they will, I think they basically said they'll, you know, you don't have to pay rent or something. I don't know. I guess you don't have to pay rent for a while. I can't show that because, of course, I have my jobs. And so, and that's not fair. I'm not going to take that away from, not that I would be taking it away from anybody. I mean, if I can show it, then, you know, whatever. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lie. It's a rent deferral program. So I don't know what that means. I guess they defer your rent for like however many months long or whatever. And then they said basically if you can pay your rent on the first, like you're supposed to, then they'll put you in a raffle for a $250 gift card. So I saw that part and I was just like, well, why can't we all get a $250 gift card? Why does there have to be a raffle? My rent went up like $100 last month. So why can't, you know, we just get it just cause, but whatever, it's fine. I'm being, you know, extra, so it's fine. But yeah, so I was wondering if my management company, if the rent people were going to do anything about it. So yeah, that's cool. They're trying. They sent us some, you know, resources, a page full of resources, as far as to help us out, I guess. California Employment Development Department, California Franchise Tax Board, paid family leave, unemployment insurance claim, disability insurance elective coverage. So yeah, they gave us resources in case some of us that live here are having issues as far as our finances and our jobs and stuff. So I'm glad they said something. I didn't even know they were going to say something. You know, it's only like a few days from the first, though. I wish they had said something a little bit earlier. That would have been nice. But whatever. I hope the people that live in my apartment building, you know, apartment, because it's multiple buildings, they can make use of this. Because, yeah, I think it's cool that they're doing something about it. In the night, I've been watching DuckTales all day, the new version. I like it. It's pretty good. I like the old version too, but the new one's pretty good. Um, Yeah, it's a nice show. One thing, it's on Disney Plus. One thing I hate about Disney Plus is that it won't just go to the next fucking episode. You have to literally click the thing to go to the next episode. I mean, I thought Netflix was bad with the are you still watching shit after like 2 or 3 episodes. But no, no. You would think Disney would figure it out, you know? I mean, like what's the point? Like why can't it just go to I looked in settings. I was like, maybe it's in settings. Maybe they set like you can set it to like do that. No, it just won't go to next episode. It doesn't like us as a people, as a nation, as the world, maybe even the universe and the multiverse, it doesn't like us. So it's not doing the thing that it's supposed to do, and it really irritates me. But otherwise, at least I get to watch all the new episodes of DuckTales because I don't have cable. I just have like the subscription sites and stuff like that because for some reason I was like, cable's more expensive. But no, when you add up Hulu and not YouTube, I don't pay for YouTube. When you add up Hulu and Netflix and Prime and the internet that I pay for each month, it's probably about a little bit more than cable. So you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. There's no getting around it. But at least I can kind of sort of control what I watch and when I want to watch it and all this other stuff, kind of sort of depending on if they release all the episodes and it doesn't happen to be like certain shows and movies that aren't on any platforms, and then I just have to go on the magical websites that I learned about in college where you can just watch it for free. But yeah, so I had an interesting day. Oh, I still have to do some paperwork that I had to do. I'll do that now before I go to bed. Yeah, interesting day. Enlightening day. Same old, working with people, helping them through stuff, and trying to find time in between to help myself. Went to the park, so that was a positive. Poof literally slept like all day when we got back. The park, she always does that. Like she sleeps for a while, but usually she gets up and wanders around and looks at stuff and touches things and whatever. But like she came back and she was tired. I think because she was anxious. But yeah, I'm gonna monitor that cut on her head because I'm really irritated that happened. I just feel like, why must you get so anxious and do that to yourself? Because literally the first time it happened, like a couple months ago, I really thought like maybe she fell off of some shit because I got back from work and she had like a cut on her head, and I just looked down while I was petting her and I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? And it healed and went away, and then now she has another one. So I'm just like, is she nervously scratching at herself? Is this anxiety? Because fuck is that? But anyways, I'm going to do the paperwork I need to do, and then I'm going to do my nightly routine and go to bed. This is, what, the 7th day? To think about it, the 7th day of being quarantined. I am exhausted, and I shouldn't be. I should be like the rest of everybody that's, well, no. Everybody seems to be going a little crazy in their house, too. Their home, so I'm just more so on the exhausted side of crazy rather than the let's do weird shit side of crazy. Although have I done anything weird? No, not really. I just work and sleep and eat. I ate 2 pizza Lunchables before I turn on the camera. So it's just work and sleep and eat and work, and and filming helps, that helps. So find the thing that helps that you can do in between the monotony, I guess, to break things up. Apparently, this is my nightly news for y'all. 89,000 people have been infected with the corona in not California, but like the United States. So they're expecting it to get worse. They're expecting more people to die. They're expecting America to be the worst hit by all this shit because who wasn't prepared? Who thought it was a hoax? Trump and the rest of the government, and we didn't prepare for any of this shit. So And then the Cheesecake Factory sent a letter to their landlords. They're refusing to pay rent because, they can't. No one's coming to the Cheesecake Factory. No, they had to close their doors. Like some places take takeout, but for the most part, they had to close their doors, and so they're not making enough money to pay for rent in their different, places. This is gonna make new businesses for folks. This is gonna make new businesses and new. I wonder what's gonna come out of this. Like I saw this meme today, and basically like Uber and Lyft and all these other like businesses came out of the last recession. So I don't know what's gonna come out of this. Are we gonna be flying cars in the sky? We're gonna be able to teleport? I don't fucking know. I'm sure it's gonna be like more online stuff, more remote things, so people don't have to go outside and do shit, you know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I want this shit to be over though. Like I want to go travel and get the fuck out the house and not be in this whole whatever the fuck this is that's happening to the world. I really, really do. But we're here. We're doing it. We're on a roll. So hopefully it lets up. Hopefully we get out of this sooner than later. We don't have to be stuck in our house for a year and stuff. That doesn't seem feasible. Not with the economy. It's like either everybody's going to get sick and die, or we have to like stay in our house and lose our jobs and suck the fucking economy dry and shit. But apparently the government was able to come up with some money to pay for all this stuff that they've been saying for years that they don't have money to pay for, stimulus packages and housing for the homeless. It's like it takes this type of shit for y'all to light a fire in your ass to help people, so yeah, the government is doing something finally about people that have been going through shit for however long, since the dawn of damn time and shit, since the dawn of human beings and governments and, whatever. So it's like I'm pissed off. I think a lot of people are pissed off too about that shit. A lot of people are pissed off. But, I'm pissed off and I feel like it's a waste. It's a waste of all the people that have been through poverty and sickness and illness and dying and overall millennia. Not millennia. We've been around for millennia. I don't think so. I think it's maybe like a million years. I don't fucking know how long humans have been on the earth. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But since humans have been on the earth and had governments and shit like that, people have been going through shit and ain't done nothing about it. And now finally, since America was discovered. I mean, like, it takes some big shit to wreck all the evil shit that's been happening in the world, I guess. So, or it just keeps happening, Eventually, all the evil shit turns into some bullshit like this, and everybody has to stop and stare, and just pay attention finally. So, yeah, it's the shit that piles up and falls over and just destroys everything. So, yeah. So anyways, hope you guys had a great, Thursday? Yeah. Later days.